The courage of the Greek people against Hitler's Axis forces and the Holocaust, that was recognized by American and world leaders to have changed the course of history, has almost been forgotten. Instead, Greece's Great Depression has negatively altered the image of the Greek people. The Washington Orchidea Foundation, comprised of several dedicated Hellenes, has brought back to life the story of Orchidea, the Battle of Crete, the Greek Orthodox Church's public opposition to the Holocaust, stories of the Greeks' David versus Goliath courage that changed the trajectory of the Second World War. Now these stories are being told by some of the most admired people on the planet.
The Orchidea Foundation is about making clear to all of us that men and women of honor choose the right course, even when it's the harder course. When evil knocked on the door at 3 a.m., the reply was Ohi.
The Greek Prime Minister in 1941 answered the Axis forces' request for surrender with one word, Ohi, or no.
Orchidea and the Greek Prime Minister, and the story of him saying Ohi was a David-Goliath struggle. It was the first country to really stand up to the Axis powers.
The Prime Minister of Greece notified the World War II German Axis forces that Greece would not surrender.
After the world watched the Axis forces overwhelm 15 countries in less than a year, Greece became the first to defeat the Axis invasion, leading United States President Franklin Roosevelt to say, when the entire world had lost all hope, the Greek people dared to question the invincibility of the German monster, raising against it in the proud spirit of freedom.
In the very place where democracy was born, they risked everything so that it might survive.
This is the essence, in so many ways, of Greek courage.
Their courage is something that I think few people in the world can claim.
The Greek people who stood up so valiantly for freedom and democracy in the Second World War against the seemingly unstoppable Nazis.
The courage of the Greeks during Second World War was something in which I took pride, as though they were my very own people.
It was Winston Churchill who noted, if there had not been the virtue and courage of the Greeks, we do not know what the outcome of World War II would have been.
It's not a story that has been told enough.
Winston Churchill had it right when he said, and I quote, "Hence, we will not say that Greeks fight like heroes, but that heroes fight like Greeks."
The Orchidea Foundation's Greek Secret video, which highlights the important meaning of the Greek people's philotimo, has been seen by global leaders and over 1 million others around the world.
Philotimo, it means duty, loyalty, integrity.
Their bravery in October of 1940 changed the trajectory of the war.
The Greeks' defiant stand was critical in stopping the advance of the Nazis and safeguarding freedom for the Greek people.
Hitler's field marshal and chief of staff said, "The Greeks delayed by 2 or more vital months the German attack against Russia. If we did not have this long delay, the outcome of the war would have been different."
The 2014 Battle of Crete Award recipient, Ruslana Lushko.
We must also honor the memory of the 1,000 Cretan women killed by the Nazis and 500 sent to concentration camps.
The strength of Greece that made that victory possible, the pride that people took, the respect that they had for their country, the freedom that they loved so much to protect.
The Greek Church has protected its Jews in so many places, and for this I'm grateful.
I'm not sure how many of us could say that were we in the shoes of Metropolitan Christostomos on Zakynthos Island in 1943, that I would have had remotely the courage that he and the mayor showed when the occupying Nazis demanded the list of the 275 Jews, and instead were presented with a list of 2 names, the bishops and the mayors.
In honor of Princess Alice of Greece and His Royal Highness and the royal family, they thank us for that award. Thank you.
I applaud the Orchidea Foundation for keeping the memory of the heroes of World War II alive and supporting new heroes around the world each year.
His life challenges us. We can't let his death be in vain.
Courage of Greece people when it said no to the Axis forces.
I'm so thankful to Ohide Foundation for recognizing our struggles.
Thank you to the Oxide Foundation. Thank you for honoring me. This means that you care about the suffering of the Yazidi people.
Let us all learn from the Greek people from the 1940s. When faced with powerful evil, let us take the first step to overcome fear and resolutely dare to say no.
The Greek people said, Ohi for the Nazis. Today we the Yazidis say Ohi for Daesh.
James Foley said no to the forces of destruction, division, and domination.
I say Ohi to racism and discrimination.
No to injustice. No to unreason. No to cruelty.
No to aggression and repression.
Ohi to injustice. Ohi to violence. Ohi to the dictator, and Ohi to totalitarianism.
Ohi barbarism. Ohi enslavement. Ohi ISIS.
Ohi means no.
Ohi.
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 Ohi, no.